to the buy for $1 a piece right after the show. He'll bring them back after Chuck picks them up. Don't worry, he's not going to jump yet. No jumping until we get all of these airplanes up.
Hey, Mr. Announcer, I'm going to go ahead and teach my boy over
What's all the airplanes are off?
That's all right?
No, you got to leave those airplanes alone, Black Baron. That's no good.
Show me what's all the airplanes are.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to leave that alone. That's Frank Isbel. He's likely to come out of there with a wrench.
Okay, Conn ready. John Weyrich ready. John Potock ready. Frank Isbel ready. About that.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. This one's a Lycoming. What am I thinking of? This is actually a 300 horsepower engine. We finally got one of these back on the field. Yes, we did.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Variable pitch propeller from inside the cockpit, 680 cubic inches. And these engines could put out 220 horsepower, or all the way up to 330. Isn't that something? Without a supercharger. I have no idea what magic they did that with, but they did it. So, anyway, we'll use an electric start to start this Lycoming County, Pennsylvania. That's what it made. Continental engines built in Michigan during the war. All car manufacturing, truck manufacturing stopped cold when we got into the war. And we started building engines and tanks and airplanes, armored vehicles, etc., etc. So the Continental engines like this, 670 cubic inches, 220 horsepower, fixed pitch propeller. Frank's going to start it up. Let's watch. Clear prop. That one starts. John Potock starts up a Continental 7-cylinder engine. Retired Captain John Weyrich with the 787 Dreamliner for American Airlines. Starts another Continental 210 horsepower engine. Conn is going to give us some fantastic aerobatics in this airplane. And another one. Continental 7-cylinder engine. Radial engines. For those of you who... You guys get away from that tail. You're going to break that thing up. I told you. You were warned. All right, now does the blue and yellow signify anything?
Hey, y'all mind if I use that 45 in down there?
We'll hold up a little bit until we get everything up in the air, and then we'll let you go out, okay? We'll try to keep that free for you. Thanks a lot. All right. Blue and yellow indicating the United States Army Air Corps. We did not have a standalone Air Force until 1947. That's 2 years after the war. And on this day, in 1947, George Welsh was pioneering flights. Don't worry, he's not going to jump yet. In the F-86, first flying in 47. The airplane down in front of the hangar is a Navy-painted Stearman, PT-17 primary trainer. From primary, you'd go to basic, which was usually the Vultee, the Jerry Vultee, Valiant, and you do a lot of instrument flying. Yes, you could fly in zero visibility in World War II, and you had to. Especially coming out of the 8th Air Force in England, where the weather is always terrible. Sometimes you'd have to come through clouds just to get off the runway. Again, magneto checks, 2 magnetos per engine. Left and right. It'll run on one, but with them get together, they give a better spark. Gravity feed, float bowl carburetor, no fuel injection on the field, except for the Pit Special, which is going to be in a little bit. Yes, you want to get your video cameras ready to go for that one. Okay, formation takeoff, make a video, I'll be quiet.
Look, they're all going.
The Army Air Corps has taken to the skies. How about that? Taking off towards the north, again, a spectacular day for photographs. As good as it gets. Ron Navarro up there doing the sound for me.